with our plumbing. Actually, the plumbing pipe that we have, I told you we have a three-story building. So somehow the force of the water, was not very good. So we thought maybe the pipes, the plumbing pipes, they need a little bit of cleaning, the inside. Actually, you may not be familiar with the problem that we have. Um, you see, we have two water sources. Inside our house, we have a boring, a hole in the earth we make to get the water supply. This is a private, individual, water source for ourselves. And then there is another water supply that comes through the pipe from the government, the household. So the thing is that the water supply that we have from our source, it has a very high TDS. Do you know what TDS is? The water quality is not very good. It is a very hard water. So hard water leaves its, carbon residue inside the pipe, and slowly the inner diameter of the pipe becomes smaller and smaller, and it needs cleaning. So we use some acid, but the problem was in the process, and we were doing it late night, about 10 o'clock. And in the process, somehow we damaged the pipe somewhere, and we couldn't fix it. So we have a real water problem right now. We cannot use the bathrooms, toilets. We'll have to wait for another 1 hour for the shops to open, and then we need to get it fixed. And then we will have the water supply in the house. You know that here in India, we have water tanks at the top of the roof. Do you have water
Yeah.
tanks too
Yes.
there?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so it is very similar. But in the US, a lot of people don't have these tanks and all, they have water supply 24/7, running water.
Um,
Yeah. They just open the tap anytime, and they get the water. Just like you turn on the switch and the fan is on, the bulb is on whenever you want. Electricity supply is available 24/7. Similarly, they have water supply available 24/7. In many developed city countries, in big cities, they have this kind of service. Okay, what about LPG gas? Do you understand LPG gas that you use
and
for cooking in the
yeah,
kitchen?
okay. Yes.
Yeah. So do you get cylinders or do you get supply through the pipes?
Sorry, I don't know.
Okay, I'll explain. Here in India, we get cylinders, there is a container, red colored
Mhm.
mostly.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
14 point some liters of LPG gas in one cylinder, and you buy cylinders. Okay. In some parts, you don't need to buy cylinders. There is pipe. Okay. They have that infrastructure, and they will send the LPG gas in your kitchen through those pipes 24/7.
Mhm.
Whenever you want, you can turn it on. You just need to pay the bill, just like you use electricity and you pay the bill. You pay the bill for using LPG gas as well. But in here, we still use the cylinders, LPG cylinders. I'll show you. Mhm.
Uh, uh, teacher, so in what time do stores or shop open in India normally?
Okay, in my town, normally shops, different kind of shops open at different times, Most of
Yeah.
them open around 9, 9:30, 10 o'clock. But some shops open around 8 o'clock, 7:30 as well. Okay, for example, hardware shops, they open early. Some hardware shops, for example, you know, if you want to buy paint, okay, they'll
Mhm.
open early. Yeah, plumber shops also open early. because a lot of people, need to get these things done early morning. So these shops open early. Yeah. What
Okay.
about in your city, Lima? Do they all open at the same time or at different times? Yeah.
Yeah, here in different time.
Mm,
Depends of the type of store.
exactly. Depends on, dear. Okay. We say depends on, not depends of. This is a typical Spanish problem. People who speak Spanish often use the preposition of after depend. But in English, we say depends on. Okay. And look at these cylinders. People come, give you the cylinder. You have to make the booking online. And this is an Indian company, Indane. Okay. So do you get these cylinders in your kitchen or you have the gas supply through pipes?
It's a gas cylinder.
Hmm. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. You get guys also have gas cylinders.
Yes,
Yeah,
we have.
yeah, teacher, but in Lima it's a little bigger. The
Okay.
cylinders are a little bigger
They are a
than.
little bigger. Okay. How
Mm.
many kilos? Okay. Look, 12 kilos LPG you have in one cylinder. 12 kilos, right, Ruth?
I don't know.
Or
Maybe.
something. Nearly 15 kilos. Okay. Yes, they come in different sizes, no doubt. But we are going to get rid of this cylinder system, maybe in a couple of years. We will have gas supplied to us through pipes. They are laying the infrastructure for it. And within a couple of years, we will not have to buy cylinders. Okay, this is a bit dangerous, the cylinder system. Cylinders explode, accidents happen. So that's why. Yeah. Okay, it's lovely to exchange, information about the way we live, our infrastructure and stuff. So, let's continue with what we were studying. But could you be on camera, please? It's better when you guys are on camera. I like looking at my students' faces when I'm
Yes,
talking.
teacher.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, here we are. We talked about a balcony, ground floor. See, this is a term some people are not familiar with. Ground floor, I told you, when you count in British way, the number of floors, the starting is with ground floor and then the first floor. Ground floor, first floor like this. But Americans, a lot of Americans don't understand what a ground floor is. They start with the first floor.
Mhm.
A, in a quiet tree-lined road, tree-lined, you know, you have trees on both sides. A tiny garden, tiny means small, of course, right? A tiny garden, a small garden needs decorating. Needs decorating. I told you the pipe that we have, the plumbing pipe, they needed cleaning. Okay. So we often use the verb this way, this kind of phrase needs. Suppose you want to say that I need a haircut. Okay. I need a haircut. You can also say, my hair needs cutting. If your room is dirty, what will you say?
Teacher, you're sharing the images of cylinder.
Oh, okay, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, here we go. Needs decorating. So, suppose your room is dirty, then how can you use this expression, this phrase to express that you need to clean the room? My room needs cleaning, right? My room needs cleaning. Okay. If you have a lawn, okay, and the grass is too big, then you will say, my lawn needs mowing. My lawn, A-W-N, okay? My lawn needs mowing, M-O-W-I-N-G, mowing. You need to cut the grass. The grass needs cutting. The grass needs cutting, okay? So this is a very good English expression. The grass needs cutting. Okay, let's have some more. This room needs decorating. This room needs decorating. Okay, like this. Number 5, I asked you to look at these questions. So tell me, what will you say? Number 1, describing things. Rodrigo, are you there? Oh, you got it. Oh, you're here, Rodrigo. Go ahead. Tell me,
Just,
number 1. What
uh,
make is it? What make is it? You use the word make to talk about the company that built it. What make is your laptop? It's a MacBook. Okay. What make is your mobile phone? What make is your mobile phone, Gonzalo and Rodrigo?
it's Samsung.
The Samsung. Very good. Mine is a Vivo, I think. Okay. And yours, Gonzalo? What make is your mobile phone? I think Gonzalo is not with us. Number 2, what's this button for? What's this button for? Gonzalo, are you back with us? Yes. Number 2, what make is your phone, Gonzalo? Mobile phone.
It's the same as Samsung.
Right, Samsung. All right, you guys more commonly use the word mobile phone or the cell phone?
Cell phone.
Cell phone. Again, American influence. Okay. In America, they prefer cell phone more commonly. They use it. What's this button for? It turns it on. What's this button for? What's this switch for? When you're describing things, you might have to ask about some feature there. What's this thing for? What's this button for? It turns it on. Number 3, about 9 hours. Question.
How long is the battery
How
life?
long is the battery life? How long is the battery? 4, how much does it?
How much does it size?
Okay, look at the answer. It's really,
Wait.
yeah, it's really
Wait.
9 kilos. How much does it weigh? How much does it weigh? Size cannot be possible. Size cannot be used here for another reason I'll tell you. Suppose I do not give you the answer here. Suppose the answer is not given here. You cannot use the verb size. How much does it size? Because size is normally a noun. Size is a noun. Size is not normally a verb, okay? So how much does it size is not possible because when you use does it, after does it, you must use a verb, okay? You must use a verb. How much does it weigh? How much does it cost? You need a verb here, okay? How much does it weigh? It's really light, 0.9 kilos. Okay, let's compare the two words, weigh and weight. There are two words here. We say W-E-I-G-H and another word is W-E-I-G-H-T. So what's the difference between weigh and weight? Gonzalo, weigh and weight. The difference is in the parts of a speech of the words. I might have told you in my early classes that words in English can be put in 8 categories, just 8 categories. And these categories are very important because how we use these words in a sentence, it depends on the category they belong to. So way belongs to the verb category and wait belongs to the noun category. It means in English, way is something somebody does, okay? And wait is a thing, abstract thing, of course, abstract, okay? It's an abstract noun, wait. So what's your weight? What's your weight? What is your weight? What's your, and now because I've written your, I need a noun here. After your, we need a noun because your is an adjective, possessive adjective. After an adjective, we always use a noun. Your school, your mother, your father, your mistake, your fault. We always use a noun after your smile, your confusion, your question. After your, we always use a noun. So here we use the noun form. What's your weight? But when we have this format, what or how much actually, how much. And then do you weigh? And the meaning is very much the same. We are asking about the same information. What's your weight? How much do you weigh? I hope you understand. How much do you weigh? I weigh 73 kilos. How about you, Rodrigo and Gonzalo? How much do you weigh?
I weigh 60, I think.
60 kilos.
60 kilos.
Gonzalo, how much do you weigh?
I weigh 45 kilos.
45 kilos. Great. And here, how much does it weigh, your MacBook? It's really light, 0.9 kilos. Okay. Now, this person doesn't only answer, he also expresses his opinion. It's really light. This is his opinion, right? It's really light. Only 0.9 kilos. Okay. Now, moving on to number 5. It's got a 12-inch screen and it's very slim. So what's the
What
question?
size is it?
What size is it? Size is a noun. Now, can you tell me in the first question, what make is it? What is a part of a speech of the word make? Whether it is a noun, is it a verb? What do you think?
It's a noun.
And Gonzalo, what do you think?
I think it's a noun.
Absolutely correct. Because in English, when we use what, we only add nouns to that question. What color are your eyes? What color hair has you got? So notice what color. Color is also a noun. What size, and so on. So we only use nouns with what. So what size is it? We say, what day is it today? Don't we? What day is it today? Day is a noun too. What month is it now? So month is a noun as well. With the word what, we always add nouns and to make another question. Okay, and then we have number 6.
How much memory has it got?
How much memory has it got? Okay, how much memory has it got? 16 gigabytes. How much memory has it got? 16 gigabytes. Okay, what is the part of a speech of the word much? Yep. What part of a speech is the word much? Think. There are 3 categories which are really important: noun category, verb category, and adjective category. And if you can, see the difference between these 3 categories, you can avoid a lot of mistakes in English. So, how much memory has it got? When you say this, you understand memory is a noun, an abstract noun, okay? And we are talking about how much memory. So, we are talking about the quantity of memory, right? The quantity, okay? So, it is an adjective of quantity. Much is an adjective of quantity. Say, I don't have much money. I don't have much time. So when you say I don't have much money, I don't have much time, notice I don't have much money. Money is a noun, and the word much comes before money. That's why it is an adjective. It also describes money. We are talking about the quantity of money. So a word that describes a noun is an adjective. So I don't have much money. So much is an adjective. I don't have much time. Much is an adjective. Okay. Much is the adjective of quantity. When we talk about the quantity of a noun, we can use much. Remember Gonzalo and Rodrigo, much is used in questions and negative more often. Okay. For example, you can say, how much sugar do you take in your tea? How much sugar do you take? Just 1 spoonful, just 2 spoonfuls, okay, like that. So, how much sugar do you take? Okay, much is an adjective, but sometimes I feel like I should teach you grammar more. Once you understand the grammar part, language becomes easy. Somehow I feel that way, but it's okay. We will continue. How much memory? Much is an adjective of quantity. Do you understand that in English there are countable nouns and there are uncountable nouns? Do you understand that? So
Yeah.
we use the quantity adjective much with uncountable nouns. Okay, money is uncountable, time is uncountable, milk and sugar, these are both uncountable nouns. Okay, so we can say, how much milk um, do you buy? How much milk do you buy every day? Gonzalo and Rodrigo, how much milk do you consume, the whole family, in one day? How much milk do you drink? How much?
Um, mm,
A liter?
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay, you don't buy milk every day?
No, every day, no, but because I usually drink coffee
Got it. Got it.
and no,
You don't drink milk so much. You can say, I don't drink milk so much. All right. Well, here in my town, we buy milk in pouches, that come from you know, those dairy farms. We have some nationalized dairy farms like Sudha, like Amul, These are big brands, We buy milk of these brands, and you can keep this milk in the, fridge for as long as you want, of course. But a lot of Indians, especially in my town, because I told you we are small town people, we buy milk from the milkmen directly, fresh milk. They have cows and they give us fresh milk. Okay. So we buy milk every day. How much milk do we buy? 2 to 3 liters. There are 7 people in the family. Okay. And there are 2 kids, so they need milk every day. They drink milk every day before going to bed. So we buy nearly 2 to 3 liters. I'm not sure exactly how much, but between 2 and 3 liters. Okay. So how much? Okay, but if you're talking about countable nouns, for example, you're talking about pens and chairs and stuff that you can count, then your adjective of quantity changes to many. Okay, you say how many pens, how many chairs, not how much. Okay, so that's the difference. And much and many both are adjectives. Okay, tell me, are you aware that adjectives have 3 forms: positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree? For example, tall, taller, and the tallest; big, bigger, and the biggest, right? Who is taller, Rodrigo or Gonzalo? Who is taller?
I'm taller.
You are taller, right, Rodrigo?
Yeah, my brother is taller than me.
Yeah. Who is the tallest in the family?
My dad. Our dad.
Your dad.
Yeah.
Your dad is the tallest, the superlative. So adjectives have comparative and superlative forms. So what's the comparative and superlative of much? What's the comparative of much?
Much.
Yeah, much. I just taught you. Milk, how much milk? Okay. I don't have much milk. I don't drink much milk. So much is an
Okay.
adjective. Much is an adjective. So it has a comparative form. Do you know what it is? The
No.
comparative form of much. The comparative degree of much is more. You are familiar with the word more, right?
Yeah.
But you didn't know that more is the comparative form of much. Okay, let's talk about it. So you drink coffee, Rodrigo. Gonzalo also drinks coffee, but when you want to compare, one of you drinks more coffee than the other. Okay, so I can ask, who drinks more coffee? You or Rodrigo? Gonzalo? Rodrigo, you or Gonzalo? Who drinks more coffee?
I drink more coffee.
You
I
drink
drink more
more
coffee than my brother.
than your brother. Rodrigo, Gonzalo drinks more coffee than you. Okay. So here, more is the comparative form of much. Okay. I hope you understand. More and much are related. More is the comparative form. Now, what is the superlative form of much?
Must. No.
Most.
No,
Most. Sorry.
Most. Well done. Good job. Most. Who drinks most coffee in your family?
My mom drink
Your mom
most.
drinks
The
most
most.
coffee. Okay. All right. You can have similar sentences. Who drinks more water? Gonzalo or Rodrigo? Who drinks more water?
He drinks more water than me.
Because he drinks more coffee as well. So obviously he needs to drink more water. Otherwise, he will be dehydrated. Okay. So, Gonzalo, you drink more water. Who drinks most water in your family? Is it your mom? Is it your dad?
Yeah, my mom drinks
Your mom drinks most water.
more.
Most. Okay, superlative. So we have much, more, and the most. Okay. Much, more, and the most. Who has more friends, Rodrigo or Gonzalo? Who has more friends?
I think I have more friends.
You have more friends, Rodrigo. Okay. Now ask me the same question about me and my wife. Okay. Ask me.
Who have
Who
more
has,
friends?
who
Who
has,
has, sorry, who
who has
has more friends?
you or your wife like this? Yeah. Who
Okay,
has more friends, you or your wife?
okay. Who has
Um,
more friends? You or your wife?
right. Now notice how I'm going to answer. Pay attention. I don't have many friends. I don't have many friends, but I have more than my wife. I don't have many friends, but I have more friends than my wife. So I used both the adjectives. I used the positive adjective first time. I don't have many friends, but I have more friends than my wife, which is not true. Now, let me tell you the truth. Okay. I just wanted you to understand this use of many and more, in a similar context. Now, I'll tell you the truth. Okay. My wife has more friends than me, actually. She is more sociable, I will say. Um, I think I have strong opinions, you know, and if you have strong opinions, then you don't make many friends. Okay, but my wife is very sociable, very easygoing. She always agrees with people. She doesn't have a very strong opinion on anything. So, and even if she does, she keeps her opinion to herself. I'm somebody who loves sharing my opinion. And as a result, I don't have so many friends. Okay, now, so let's see. Uh, much and many both have the same comparative form, more. More is the comparative form for both much and many. And the most is also the superlative for both much and many. We are going to talk about it all when we, maybe 1 or 2 days a week, we will study another book as well. It is called, it's a very, very popular book here in India for grammar. And all high school students are supposed to read this. It's called Wren and Martin. Wren and Martin. I don't know if you guys have a Wren and Martin grammar book there. Very, very useful grammar book. Okay, moving on to number 7.
How fast is it? It's much
How
faster than
fast
my
is
PC.
it? How fast is it? It's much faster than my PC. How fast is it? Okay, fast here in this sentence, in this question, how fast is it? Can you tell me the part of a speech of the word fast? How fast is it?
An
Can you
adjective?
repeat?
Adjective?
It is an adjective. It is an
Uh,
adjective. Well done, both of you. It is an adjective. How fast is your phone? How fast is your, laptop? It's much faster than my PC. Now, this is the comparative form, faster, right? Faster. And we can use much to emphasize the comparative. For example, I would like to tell you, Rodrigo and Gonzalo, when you use the positive adjective, you say she is beautiful. Okay. But if you want to emphasize this adjective, if you want to make it stronger, then you say she's very beautiful, right? You use the word very to make the word beautiful stronger. She's beautiful. She's very beautiful. You can use another adverb. You can say she's really beautiful. Okay. So we use the word very and really to make beautiful stronger. It becomes stronger. We say she's beautiful, but that's not enough. We want to say more. Oh, she's very beautiful. She's really beautiful. We can use very and really with only positive adjectives, positive degree adjectives. If you have a comparative degree adjective, for example, faster, taller, more expensive, more intelligent, and you want to emphasize the gap, if you want to make it stronger, then you do not use very and really. You use much. It's much faster, not very faster. No, you can say it's very fast. Absolutely fine, no problems. But when you compare, when you use faster and you want to make it stronger, that comparison, it's much faster. Okay. I'm older than you guys. I'm 45. You are teenagers, 17, 15. So I'm older than you, right? Now I want to emphasize the age gap. I want to say I'm much older than you, not just a little older. Okay. Rodrigo, you are also older than Gonzalo, but just 2 years, right? You're 17, he's 15. So you are just a little older. Okay. You are a little older, but I am much older, right? 30 years older, so much older. So much is used to emphasize the gap, and you use much with comparative. Do you know what other words you can use instead of much? There are some more possibilities. If you want, you can write down. If you want, you can take notes. Much taller, much faster. But instead of much, you can also use a lot. I'm a lot older than you. I'm a lot taller than you, like this, but I'm not. Okay. Okay. Another, um, you know, it's a lot faster than my PC. A lot. So we can use much, we can use a lot in this sense. And there is another word we use, way, way. It's way faster than my PC. I'm way older than you. Means the same, much older, okay? So way, much, a lot. These phrases are used. I'm going to write it down for you, okay? We use way, way, or we can use much, or we can use a lot with comparative adjectives. We use them with comparative adjectives. Okay. I'm way taller than you. I'm way older than you. I'm way, bigger than you. I'm way, whatever, And then the same way, much, a lot. All three words and phrases can be used to to emphasize a comparison. Okay. Um, uh, what more examples do I want? Okay, do you guys share your bedrooms? Of course you don't because you've got a big house. Do you have your own bedrooms, right, Rodrigo and Gonzalo? Okay. Whose bedroom is bigger?
Teacher, we share.
You guys share a bedroom?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you've got 4 stories, so many rooms, 4 floors, you said. So I didn't really expect that you need to share your bedroom. So why do you share your bedroom? You like it that way?
Because my parents decided that when since we was we were a child.
Okay. So you just like it this way, that you have been together.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
We're thinking to change this.
yes, Gonzalo. What did you say?
We are thinking to change the
We're thinking
yes,
of.
yeah,
The
yeah.
preparation is of.
Thinking
We are thinking of changing, having our own bedrooms now. Okay. We are thinking of. Okay. Yeah. All right. And what? Actually, because I thought that, I could ask. But if you change, by the way, Gonzalo and Rodrigo, if you change, your bedrooms will be the same size or one bedroom will be bigger than the other?
No, one bedroom is bigger than the other.
The other. So who will go in the bigger bedroom, Rodrigo or Gonzalo? Who will
I don't know. But this is smaller than the other.
the other
Than
one? The one that
Uh,
you're going to use.
yeah.
Okay. So the one that you're using right now is not very big.
No, it's smaller than the other.
Okay. Fine. Now the question is, who will stay in this one and who will take the new bedroom?
I don't know.
Gonzalo. Who's gonna take the new bedroom, the bigger one?
I don't know, teacher. We need to decide.
Oh, do you want a bigger bedroom or you're cool with this small one? For me, these things don't matter actually. I would prefer a smaller place to live because smaller places means, less work. You don't have to do so much of cleaning. You can save your time. I'm a lazy guy, okay? Don't like cleaning. I hate cleaning. I hate tidying. I like to spend my time doing something else rather than cleaning and tidying. These are boring things to do. And that's why everybody is annoyed with me in my family. They think I'm very, very untidy, and which is true. I am. Okay. So, untidy, you understand this adjective. Do you describe yourselves as tidy or untidy? What kind of character people you are, Gonzalo and Rodrigo? Tidy people, untidy people, organized, not very organized.
Um, Honestly, I think I'm not very organized.
You're not very organized. That's your opinion. Gonzalo?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'm not totally organized.
Maybe you're a little more organized than your brother Rodrigo because he says he's not.
No, I think that we are in the same level. I'm tired.
You're both untidy. So, untidy teacher has two untidy students. Lovely. Okay. Untidy people are together here. We can understand each other's problems. My room is in such an embarrassing state when somebody visits, they look at my room and they say, wow, when was the last time you tidied it? And I don't remember. You see, I never think of doing it. I ask other people to tidy my room. My wife is good at these things in a way, I would say. Not very good, but she's better than me. Okay. See, she's not very good, but she's better than me. Always use this kind of arrangement. In absolute terms, she's not very good, but she's better than me. Okay. I'm not very tall, but I'm taller than my wife. Okay, like this. Okay, so comparative adjectives, much. This is how we emphasize the comparison. Okay, your papa, your dad is older than your mom.
No, my mom is older. 1 year older than my dad.
A little older, not a lot
Ah,
older. 1 year
mhm.
is a small gap, right? So your mom is a little older than your papa. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, 1 year older. Now we can have similar question answer things about things you guys have. So why don't you practice and let's talk about your mobile phones or your laptop, whatever. Okay. You don't have to ask all these questions. You can think of your own questions as well. Okay. Rodrigo, Gonzalo, who will ask questions and who will answer? First of all,
Um,
do you want to practice these 8 question answers first, maybe, Rodrigo? Go ahead, practice these 8 questions. You ask the
okay.
questions, Rodrigo. Gonzalo will answer.
Okay.
Hmm.
First, what makes it?
It's Samsung.
Okay. What's this button
4.
for?
Yes.
It turns it on.
How long is the battery life?
About 9 hours.
How much does it um weigh?
It's pretty light. Um, teacher, how,
Point.
how Like,
0.9 kilos, 0.9 kilos, or
okay,
nearly a kilo, nearly a kilo. Okay.
okay, I like you.
Okay. Um, what size is it?
It's got a 12-inch screen and it's very slim.
Um, how much memory has it got?
16 gigabytes.
How fast is it?
It's much faster than my PC.
Whose is it?
It's mine.
Whose is it? Whose is it? Exactly. Whose is it? It's mine. All right. Let's just listen to 1.4 for a second. 1.4, the intermediate audio. Yeah. There you
1.4 Describing things. 1,
What make is it?
It's a MacBook.
2,
What's this button for?
It turns it on.
3,
How long is the battery life?
About 9 hours.
4,
How much does it weigh?
It's really light. 0.9 kilograms.
5,
What size is it?
It's got a 12-inch screen and it's very slim.
6,
How much memory has it got?
16 gigabytes.
7,
How fast is it?
It's much faster than my PC.
8,
Whose is it?
It's mine.
go. So I have a mobile phone, and you want to know the company that built this phone. So what question do you ask?
So sorry, teacher.
I have a phone, a mobile phone, a cell phone, and you want to know the company's name, the company that made it. Okay. So what will you ask? The brand.
What makes it?
Perfect. Okay. Now you want to know the dimension of the screen, you know, 8 inches, 7 inches, 6 inches. What do you ask?
What size is it?
What size is it? Absolutely great. And you want to know the power of my mobile phone, the RAM, and the memory, then what do you ask?
How much memory has it got?
Exactly. Okay. And you want to know yes or no, there is a front camera, selfie camera? I mean,
Um,
I know this question doesn't matter because nowadays all mobile phones come with a selfie camera. This question is not valid, but still, if you wanted to, okay, then you would ask, does it have a front camera? What should be your question? Does it have a front camera? Does it have a selfie camera? Okay. And you want to know the number of the cameras. Nowadays mobile phones come with 2 cameras, 3 cameras, 4 cameras. So you want to know how many cameras. Then what do you say? I've already helped. You could ask, how many cameras
how many cameras?
has it got, right? And yeah, what more could you ask? You want to know the megapixel of the cameras. Cameras' strengths can be measured in megapixel. Okay. So you could ask, how many megapixel cameras do you have? Okay. Or, yeah. Um, what else about the battery life? How do you ask?
Can you repeat?
How long is the battery life? Okay. How long does it last on one charge? How long does it last on one full charge? Okay. And then you take my mobile phone in your hands and you want to inquire about a red button there. You want to you want to know the purpose of a red button. You say, what is this red button for? What is this red button for? Okay, correct. Now, we can move on to the grammar spot, very important grammar spot. You see, in English, three question words, what, which, and whose, can be followed by a noun. Got it? What, which, and whose can be followed by a noun. What color, which floor, whose bag. Give me more examples. Rule is what, which, and whose can be followed by a noun. So give me some examples.
Whose keyboard is this?
Yeah, great. Keep going. Give me some more. What color? Okay. More. What size? What day? Okay. What month? What year? What year were you born? Now, you can ask about me if you want to know. What year were you born, teacher? What year? Okay. So what can be followed by a noun? Which can be followed by a noun too? Which pen do you use to write? Okay. Which floor do you live on? Which floor? Okay. So if you look at these questions here, okay, you will find which floor, what size, which part, okay? Sorry. Again. Sorry, again. I'm gonna. Oh, sorry. I have this problem. When I sneeze, I go on a sneezing streak, It's like, back to back. I remember once at school it started when I was a young boy. Oh, sorry. And I went on one after another. My teacher thought I was being silly. I was doing it on purpose. Some children put something in their nose to feel sneezy. So my teacher thought I was doing something on purpose. I was being a little mischievous. And he punished me for this. He called
Uh,
me, yeah, he called me,
Teacher, I don't remember the word for this situation. It's like similar to bless you.
yes, we say bless you. When somebody
Bless
sneezes,
you.
we say bless you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, as I was saying, I just go on this, sneeze. I go on sneezing when I sneeze. Usually it happens in the morning. Something, I don't know, maybe I have some allergy or something suddenly, and I just keep sneezing. It's very, embarrassing, especially when you are on the stage in public stuff. Okay. And how can be followed by an adjective or an adverb? How fast can you run? How fast can you run? In this question, fast is not an adjective, dear students. Fast is an adverb here because we are talking about running. How fast can you run? Give me a second. I'll be right back. Yeah. How fast can you run? In this sentence, fast is not an adjective, it's an adverb. How fast can you run? And how fast is your car? In this question, fast is an adjective because it describes the car. How fast is your car? Well, let's see. How far is your house from your school? How far is it, your school from your house?
Um, if I go in a bus, I think 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay, we say on a bus. We don't say in
on
a
the
bus.
bus.
On a bus. Okay. You could also use by bus. If I go by bus, by bus. If I go by bus, it takes 20 minutes. Okay, so it's quite far, maybe about, I'll say 5 kilometers, 5 to 10 kilometers, maybe, depends. Yeah. Is traffic a problem in your city, guys?
Yeah, I think Lima has
Traffic is,
a lot of traffic.
hmm, okay. Now look at number 3. Can you match a question and an answer? I think you can do it because we have talked about it already. There are 2 questions. What's he like? How is he? And look at the answers. Which answer goes with which question? Very well, thanks. Very nice. He's good to talk to. So which answer, which response goes with which question?
Sorry?
You have 2 questions and 2 responses there. You have to
Yeah.
match the correct response with the correct question, with its question.
Oh, okay. Mm, What's he like is to very nice. He's good to talk to. And the other is with very well, thanks.
Exactly. You understand the difference between the 2 questions. What's he like? Very nice. He's good to talk to. Okay, he's good to talk to. Okay, how is he? Very well, thanks. Okay, fine. So remember this question, what's somebody like? What's something like? It means we are asking for your general opinion, okay, a general description. Now, write one question for these situations. Very interesting. Okay, so you have to write the question. The situation is, do you go to the gym every day, every week, once a fortnight? So what's the question?
Um,
How often do you go to the gym? How often do you go to the gym? How often talks about frequency, once a week, once a month. How often do you eat meat, Rodrigo and Gonzalo? How often do you eat meat?
mm, we
Listen,
eat meat, I think, every week.
you eat meat every week. Once a week, you mean to say. Once a week.
Once or two
Twice a week.
time,
Twice. 2
twice.
days a week. Yeah. Okay. Not every day. You don't have meat every day.
No,
Okay.
sometimes fish or another thing.
We can consider it, meat as well. I mean, but yeah, non-veg.
Okay.
So you have fish every week as well?
No,
Okay. You don't
every
have,
week.
not every week.
No.
Okay. So basically you have about 8 to 10 times, meat a month. Okay. 2 days a week. So 8 to 10 times a month. That's okay. That's good. Some people have meat every day. I kind of find it interesting because I can't. Even if somebody offers me meat every day, I don't think I can. And I'll get fed up. I can have meat 2 or 3 days a week, but not more often. Next question. How often do you go to the cinema with friends?
Yeah. I go to the cinema with a friend.
Okay, you go to the cinema with friends. And how often do you go to the cinema?
Very often, I think,
Very often. You
because I
love,
love watch movies.
I love watching. I love watching.
Watching movies.
After love, we need to use ing form. I love watching movies. It means you enjoy it. Okay. How about you, Gonzalo? Do you too go to the cinema or you're too young?
No, it's like only one time a month.
Okay. And do you go with friends or with parents?
No, not always.
But you said you go sometimes, you said that you
Yeah,
go.
yeah, sometimes.
So who do you go with? Who do you go with? Your parents or your friends?
Maybe with my friends or my parents.
Okay, okay, got it. Here in my town, we don't have great cinema halls. The cinema halls are in very, very bad condition. And we don't really enjoy going to the cinema in my town. I mean, I love going to the cinema with my wife. Okay, I love her company in the cinema, and but I want to go to good cinema halls. Some days ago, or maybe some months ago, I think we were in a lovely cinema hall in another city called Gaya, and it was so much fun. Okay, here in my town, the cinema tickets are very expensive, and still you have no facilities. They don't even have an AC in the cinema hall. The seats are not very good, and the vibe and the interior is not very beautiful at all. We hate to go to the cinema halls in Bihar Sharif, in my town. I don't know when the situation will change. We don't have any multiplexes here. We have single screen cinema hall, not in good condition. Okay. Next, do you take size 40 shoes, size 42, size 44? So what's the question for this situation?
What size shoes do you take?
What size shoes do you take? Absolutely. Number three, is your house 10 meters from the beach, 100 meters from the beach, 1 kilometer from the beach? So how do you ask?
How far is your house from the beach?
Absolutely. Or you could also say, how far is it to the beach? Okay. All right. How far is your house from the beach is absolutely fine. No problems. Okay. Moving on to, is your car an Audi, a BMW, a Toyota?
Which car
Uh,
or
it's
which car are?
no, Rodrigo, you just learned that something. When you want to know the company, my mobile company, you said, what make is your mobile phone? Remember? So similarly, you could ask, what make is your car? What make is your car? Easy. What make is your car? Is it an Audi? Is it a BMW? Is it a Toyota? Number five. Do you like pasta, hamburgers, spicy food? How do you ask this question?
Mhm. What is your favorite food?
Yes. And what kind of food do you like? Right? What kind of food do you like? Okay. Six. Uh, for your sandwich, would you like white, brown, wholemeal, roll? Okay.
I think similar. What kind of
Kind
sandwich
of
do you
sandwich.
like?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. And by the way, here, the question is, would you like? Okay. Would you like? There is a little bit of difference between do you like and would you like. Do you like is general preference. Would you like means your preference in this situation. Okay. You're standing at the shop. Okay. So most probably they will say, would you like? Because they want to know at this moment. But if they want to ask you about your general preference, they will ask you, do you like? Okay. If I ask you, do you like grapes?
No,
You don't like grapes so much.
I don't think.
Okay. Gonzalo, do you like mangoes?
No, I don't like mango.
Man, I don't believe it. How about you, Rodrigo?
Yes, I love eating mango.
Gonzalo doesn't like mangoes. You are the second person I know who says, he doesn't like mangoes. My daughter doesn't like mangoes so much. Okay. And I can't believe it. Mangoes are so tasty, so yummy. We all love mangoes. We look forward to the summer season just because of the mangoes, because we'll get mangoes in the summer. When do you get mangoes in Lima? In summer? In winter?
In some
In summer. But your summer is in December, January, right? So
yeah,
it is
January, February.
it is mango season right now, isn't it? We get mangoes in the month of June. We get mangoes in May, not in November. If I could, we would make a exchange offer. In June, we would send you mangoes, and in December, you guys send us mangoes. I mean, I'm crazy about mangoes. I just love them, Gonzalo. How don't you like mangoes, man? How don't you like mangoes? Unbelievable. They're so yummy. Eh, you know, they are different. There are different species of mangoes. Okay, some mangoes are tastier. Do you know the different species of mangoes in your country?
I ate very kinds of mangoes, but I don't know the difference exactly.
You don't know the different names they have?
No.
Okay, maybe the names are in local language. For example, the names I will tell you, they are cannot be translated because yeah, there is one Alfonso mango. I have heard that they are very tasty. Okay, Alfonso's, very very tasty. But here, local mangoes, Malda, Chosa, these are some kinds of mangoes. They're really really tasty. There are so many different varieties. I love them all. Okay. It's 7:12. Unfortunately, we're out of time, and we have almost finished it. We have almost finished it. Only three more questions, and I'll send you the audio files as well. Okay, on Telegram, Rodrigo. I'm still waiting for your message on Telegram, Rodrigo.
Yes, sorry.
Okay, so I'm gonna share this page with you guys and go through the page, and we'll talk about it. Okay, tomorrow. Fine. Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye, guys. See
Bye,
ya.
teacher.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Bye, teacher.
Yeah, good night.